Jerome Powell speaks today at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's go ahead and talk about how we can prepare. We also took a great trade during today's live trading session. We just wrapped up. And this is, again, a 30 to 1 hour session that we just had with the LPP team. TQQQ was showing signs of it being bullish during this pre-market session. Market opened, surprise, surprise. We see a change of direction. It's not really much of a surprise. This happens very, very often. And this is why we talk about giving the market the time that it needs to kind of paint its picture for the day, right? How many times have you taken a trade right at market open and then end up regretting it because direction ultimately changes? So didn't show signs of progress beyond previous pre-market highs. We began to sell off and tested pre-market support range, right around 36.70. We sold off. We began indicating signs of a support. I took my initial position on TQQQ. We began to indicate signs of an uptrend and progress above the moving average and the EMA. It didn't go exactly according to plan because it took some time while it consolidated, but I gave it the time that it needed, right? My position wasn't super heavy. It wasn't super light. It was a total of 5,000 shares. We waited for the overall reversal, added one last time. It ripped back up. Obviously, the price target was to sell at previous resistance levels. My price target was right around 37.25. I ended up locking in profits at 37.23 during that live session. So very simple trade. It's a reversal setup based off of a previous support range and a previous resistance range as a price target. Now, again, all it's showing signs of is progress. It's holding above the moving average. We're showing signs of higher lows, which is a good sign as long as it continues to indicate signs of an uptrend. But none of this matters. First off, two things. Tesla's not helping the rest of the market as it's down 7.5% on the day. And if it continues to sell off due to its larger market cap, it does negatively influence and carry down the market because of it. So not the best for tech when something so big is actively selling off shortly following its earnings. The second thing that I want to talk about is the Federal Reserve calendar. You guys should all have access to this. This is on federalreserve.gov, and then this is under the calendar section. So today, Thursday, October 19th, you guys can see that Jerome Powell speaks at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and this is based off of an economic outlook. You want to remind yourself, I mean, you're an adult. You can do whatever it is that you want. I don't care, right? But if he says anything that influences the market, and he's the head of the Federal Reserve, so he's the head of our monetary policy. So if he does say anything and the market begins to digest it and begins to react, then yes, we could see a lot of volatility while he begins to speak. So it's good to be aware of that, right? Other than that, when it comes down to the economic reports, initial claims coming in a little bit lower than what was expected, meaning less people are filing for unemployment for the first time. When it comes down to continued claims, more people filing for or continue to file for unemployment than what we had last week. Existing home sales came in at 3.96 million, meaning that versus the expectation, more people are buying homes, which is supporting the case that there is not an economic slowdown. And there it goes, TQQQ selling off, which again is just going to give us another dip buy opportunity as we go back to retest previous lows. So I appreciate you guys' time. Again, Jerome Powell will be speaking at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Please be aware of that. You cannot be surprised if the market begins to adjust. And a friendly reminder, right? My trade this morning, my entries, my exits, most importantly, my thought process behind the trade was all caught in today's live trading session. You can watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. And if you want to watch me, it's the second link in the description down below. I only work with one team and one team only, and that is my Learn, Plan, Profit team. And that is the only team that gets to watch me trade live. So I hope that earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Don't forget to enter our M4 giveaway. This week is Mystery Box Week. We're giving away an additional 1,000 entries with every single mystery box and cash in every single order. So if you haven't checked it out, that's the fourth link in the description down below. I appreciate your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a great note. Take care, team.